You cannot jump timelines and step into your highest potential if you are still believing in old stories that are not of the highest truth. So, good morning from Italy. I'm here with Cash and do we have Malachi and Monkey. Someone yesterday was like, "Did you just call that horse a monkey?" His name is Monkey. I'm gonna walk through this tall grass because I let go of old stories and I am divinely guided and all is well. If you know me and you know my story, you know that I'm here right now in this moment, in this timeline, because of my experience with Lyme disease. And I let go, I'm working on it, but I let go of the fear that I'm ever going back to that experience, that that's something that I need to relive. And if it is something I need to relive, there's a purpose in it. There's a divine message in it, and it's not mine to control anymore. The outcome of that potential is not in my control. And whatever you're going through right now, it's also not in your control in the sense of like looking at it this way, but what you can, if I could just breathe up this mountain, what you can control is deciding to let go of old stories, old beliefs. So I used to have, the belief of me having Lyme disease and me being disabled and chronically ill and unable to live a normal life. But that's not true. And when I decided that that's not true anymore, it wasn't true anymore. When I decided that I could quit my job and travel the world and make YouTube videos and do what I love doing and create and be with animals and, live a slow life, that became my story. But we can't layer, we can't create this chosen timeline, but also still have that layer underneath of those old stories, of that undesired timeline. So let's go deeper into that, but also let me get up this so that I can breathe. I think it's just hard to talk and walk and hold my arm up. Like I do work out, but it's a good walk. Okay. Oh, there's the pretty horses over there again. We'll go over there and we'll say hi to them. So the thing with manifestation is we can put all that we want on a piece of paper, put it under a pillow, which I love doing. That's one of my new moon rituals. I just had us do a new moon ritual last night. It's just the same as my full moon ritual. You write down your intentions this time with the new moon. And so you would say, my intentions are, or I'm choosing, and then bullet points, all the things that you're choosing. And when it's a full moon, you're letting go. So you write down all the things you're letting go, like I let go, bullet points, all the things you're letting go. I love to do it in a group setting, so we read out loud whatever we feel comfortable reading, and then we burn it. And so with a full moon, you would burn what you're letting go of and witness it being let go. And then with the new moon, it's like letting it go into the universe, or source, or whatever you want to call it, your intentions. But what we're really letting go of is, oh, I love when things come together, is the limiting beliefs, the old stories that would hold us back from having those become our reality. I didn't even realize that this would be so connected. So if you're trying to, manifest a new house, your dream house, which is, a certain amount of money that is more than you are used to paying for a home. But you still have those old beliefs that money's bad, money's evil, that owning a big home is a lot of responsibility, that you're not good with responsibility, that you do the bare minimum, that that you're just irresponsible, whatever you were told as a kid, whatever is lingering in your subconscious. then the subconscious doesn't want you happy. The subconscious wants you safe. So you're going to try to manifest these things. But as you're trying to manifest these things, there is a layer of resistance, because there's those stories, those old beliefs that, you know, that thing is not safe, that thing is not good for you, that thing is not possible, that you are not worthy of those things, all those beliefs, right? And so it's up to us to first go into the subconscious and rewire there. Because when we rewire there and we make the space, that's why I love doing full moon and new moon. When we make the space, then we have room to bring in. And that is such an important thing. It's that ebb and flow. That's the ebb and flow of life. Like, we can't have everything with us. We have to allow things to fall apart so that things can come together. And like, hello everyone. When I quit my job, I had been trying to get a new job for almost 5 years. Like, I was applying. I have 2 degrees and a minor. I have a lot of work experience. Like, I know on a level that I am qualified, but I just could not get a job. I think that there were limiting beliefs, there were layers that I wasn't yet seeing, but I also just don't think that that path was meant for me. And I kept choosing what my soul wants, and my soul didn't want that. And so my mind was trying to get me another job because that's what my mind thought I needed. And then as soon as I closed the door on my job with no other branch to swing to, all these opportunities started opening up. People started asking me out of nowhere without even knowing that I had quit if I wanted a job. What's really interesting is how much those mimicked my other jobs. One job that literally came to me the day after was working on another boat. Before my 5-year job, I was working on a boat in Mexico, in La Paz, San Jose del Cabo, and Puerto Vallarta. And so when I accepted this job after the 5-year one, I literally went back to La Paz, same amount of crew, same size boat, like it was the same thing. And I had just manifested something because I was still resonating at that level of belief of my patterns and what I needed to learn through that dynamic of work and worth and abundance and, you know, self-respect in a way, because I was trying to convince myself that that was a life that I still wanted and deny what my soul really wanted. And so that was meant to happen in the way that it did happen. But as soon as I started seeing that pattern and how I was attracting things that were resonating at those old stories and beliefs that aren't in alignment with the highest truth, that aren't in alignment with my highest potential, I decided to start saying no to things that did not light me up. Even if I didn't see the next door that would be open, because I was like, I'm going to go on this journey and just see where it takes me. At least 1 year. Maybe I'll be broke. Maybe it won't work out. Maybe I'll have to ask for help. But I'm going to try it out. And I started doing a lot of EFT tapping. A lot of choosing with my free will. Oh, it's okay. And deciding to make this space. I sold everything, got rid of everything, except for like 2 suitcases, 2.5 suitcases of stuff. Baby Rata, are we napping? Can I sit with you? Can I? I'm gonna sit. The last time I sat with a baby horse, I got a tick bite, but I let go. I let go of that story and that belief. And so making that space and coming here to Europe and literally just choosing to let go of all old stories, all old beliefs about who I am and how much I'm worth and what my life is supposed to look like. I chose with my free will for my soul to go on a journey of being divinely guided by my angels and guides, by my free will choosing what my soul wants. And it has been, at first it was difficult. It was lonely because I was in that like void of transition. And sometimes we're in that too, where we've just let go and we're waiting for the next thing to come in. And that time is really magical. It really is, if we can just let it be and continue to trust. And whenever that fear comes up, that's your opportunity to start using, quantum manifestation. We've talked about that a lot here, where you have to choose in your perceived reality to acknowledge what's true and to deny what's not true. To allow yourself to start moving into this like magical existence where you can co-create with source energy. So you would be in that void of you just let go of the thing, maybe it's a relationship, a job, a living situation, and you're saying, I'm gonna, just follow my curiosity and my joy. And whenever that fear comes up, that lack, that how is this gonna happen? How is this gonna work out? How am I gonna be okay? And you can look at that and be like, that's the unconscious. That's like part of coming to earth and experiencing this human reality is this concept of fear, this concept of lack, this concept of unworthiness, this concept of not being protected and guided. But when you remember the truth of who you are, and you remember that you are an infinite being, you are unconditional love, that you have a divine team of guidance that will protect you no matter what, you can just let go. You can just let go and start to trust that everything's going to be just fine. Everything is going to be just fine if you allow yourself to trust, fall, and believe, and to make space. And so how else can we make space? It's like your free will is everything. It is everything. And so, like right now, it's good to just continue to do it because we gather more and more unconscious beliefs the more that we go through life and, experience other people going through the unconscious, just experience the unconscious within the collective. This is so adorable with you, Roto. I love you so much. So right now, I choose that with my free will, I let go of anything that is not of the highest truth. I let go of all fear, limiting beliefs, all unworthiness, and anything holding me back from living in my highest potential of love, happiness, health, abundance, joy. And I choose to remember the truth of who I am in every moment that is for my highest good. He's so sleepy. And so it is. And when we do that, we can trust that things will shift, that opportunities will arise for us to continue to remember. And it's in that opportunity of, being faced with things that bring up lack and fear to choose to remember. And it's just a different reality. Like people, then that idea that people will think you're crazy comes up. They don't have to know what you're going through inside your mind. They don't have to know that you're radiating joy when there's chaos, that you are feeling alive when you're sad, that you are having a different type of human experience than most people. And maybe there's some that you can share that with, like you guys and how I share it with you. But not everyone has to know. A lot of us are such empaths that like we think in order to, be there in community that we have to feel everything for other people when they're talking. Like when people talk about breaking bones and losing fingernails and going through heartbreak, I really have worked on, and Abraham Hicks talks about this, a lot of people talk about this, but I've really worked on not embodying what they're telling me, not choosing to take on that frequency, to be like, oh, no way. Like when someone's telling you like a scary story or a bad story or whatever, I just kind of check out and I'm there with them And I'm like, oh, wow, wow. But I don't want to add that into my momentum, into my field, because I also work so consistently on clearing my field and resonating at where I want to resonate at. I want to resonate at freedom, at abundance, at joy, at creativity, at ease and grace in this human experience, in this human relativity. And so it is. I think that that's the message. If it makes sense, I'm very happy. If you want to leave a comment to support this video, just say hello to baby Roto. Say good morning, really. Good morning, Roto. Welcome back to Earth. Today you are a slightly bigger horse. Every single day you're going to get bigger and bigger. And one day you're going to go on trail rides. Yeah. You're going to be a big horse. He's such a sweet baby. You are so sweet, don't you think? This seems dangerous. Let's not put your paw hoof in the jacket. Okay. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new here. Again, leave a comment if you feel called to do so. If you want to sign up for one of my programs, I have 21 days to rewire your mind and 21 days to get to know your divine guidance. Divine guidance starts on the 9th. Rewire your mind is complete, but also like completely available. So when you sign up, I send you the program and you do it at your own 21 days. The one on June 9th is live, so we're all in the comments together. Any questions that you have, anything, you put that in the comments and I am there to support. And I just can't get over this moment right now with Roto. But thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel. I really, really appreciate you guys, and I love showing up here every single day with you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.